its daily experience. On Thursday, I woke up and I had a lot to do. These were all things that God called me to do, and I tried to do them as fast as possible because then I wanted to connect with friends and be with God and do some other stuff. These were administrational work. I don't really like them. So, yeah, I was really tired after a while, and I didn't pay much attention to God. If I don't spend time sitting quiet and talking to God and waiting on God, my mind gets extremely confused in a very short time. So that's happened to me, even though God, Spirit of God was so sweet. He just visited me throughout the day more times. So when I made a hot chocolate for myself, I felt like he was singing in the inside of me, and then I gave myself to this worship just for a few seconds and not for a long time. But it was a real stuff because it was him singing in the inside of me. And throughout the day, he just reminded me of himself, but I didn't pay that much attention to these reminders just for a few seconds, and then I jumped into the work again. And in the afternoon, my mind got extremely clouded with all these lies. I felt like I'm abandoned, I'm alone, I'm not loved, I have no friends. And I knew that these were lies, but my mind was just clouded with them. And then the people started to pray for me so that I can get well. And then I started to really weep and cry. And I just started to tell God, that's how I feel. I really feel like I know it's a lie, but that's what in the inside of me. And I just told him what I felt. And I felt like he enjoyed it. Like he knew it was stupid. I knew that was stupid. And I still felt like he enjoys it. He loves me, and he even loves the stupid things that are in my mind. To the extent I cling to them, of course, in terms of them destroying me. He really hates them, of course. But I just felt like he had such a pleasure in me telling my stupid lies to him. And I was crying, and he was listening, and every now and then he responded to those stupid thoughts, because he's like that. He loves to respond to our stupid thoughts and replace the lies with his truth. I went home and this continued. I was crying and telling him what I felt. And he said that, okay, I just love it. Just give it to me. Like, I can bear it. Like, you can tell me. You say that you don't have a friend who can bear this side of you. I am that friend who can bear this side of you. And in the evening, I was listening to teaching, which wasn't even a Christian teaching. And it wasn't really about that thing. But all of a sudden, I felt like there was a revelation coming upon me that everything I experienced with the Lord was real. Everything I sensed with Jesus, all the little imaginations, all the ridiculous hugs and kisses and all this little cute girly stuff I felt like I experienced with the Lord are real. And it shocked me. And it wasn't like, I was thinking in the previous few days that everything was a lie and nothing that I experienced was right. I didn't know that I had lies about this in my head. But when I realized this freedom that, okay, everything was real, I became so light and so happy. I was listening to the teaching, and I was just laying my head on him. He was not physically present. I mean, I didn't see him physically, but I was hugging him and letting him hug me, and I kissed him on the cheek and many times, and I felt really stupid and ridiculous and childish with that. And then he told me that he loves the way I love him. It's just childish. He's the son of God. Like, what is it worth to him? If you try to give a kiss to his cheek, on his cheek, it just makes no sense. And I felt like he really enjoyed it, and he told me that maybe you think you don't love me, well, you don't love me well, but I know that you love me. I know you love me way much more than you know you love me. Yeah. So that was the daily experience.